I hope I don't sound stupid in this game.
No, you can never sound stupid with an English accent, you know.
Uh,
Okay. All right, so welcome everyone to our Quiz Quest Trivia night game.
Yay!
So, yay! So tonight we are going to practice our English through questions and answers, discussion. Remember, having the right question doesn't matter. It's matter that we have fun and we have the opportunity to discuss with one another. That is the purpose of today. So, everyone, before we begin, I would like to introduce some of our members in the chat group today. So the first person is the fantastic Mina. Okay, and all right, and the second member of our chat today is Mr. Drup.
Yeah, you can call me the person.
Okay, okay, and next we have the fantastic Thing. Yeah, and lastly, the beautiful, although ugly sleeping, Miss Young.
Thank you.
All right. So without further ado, let us look at the first question for Trivia Night. Okay. So the first question is this: what is the most popular activity during quarantine? So Mina, what do you think?
I would say there are time to play TikTok. Yeah, I think lots of people when I surf the internet, I see a lot of people uploading their TikTok of dancing or cooking. Yeah, so I guess first they have to download the app first. Yes, I guess that must be playing TikTok. Yeah.
Okay, and what do you guys think? Is it watching TikTok the most popular activity during this quarantine time and staying at home? Drup, what do you think? How do you spend most of your activity?
I think the TikTok is the favorite social app to join with the many people. The strangers. And about me, I to attend a lot of online meeting during quarantine, and so that's all. That's my activity in the COVID-19 pandemic.
So what do you guys watch on TikTok if you spend so much time on it? What do you guys watch?
Teresa Mina with double A. That's my cat.
Yeah, okay. So Mina, I think Mina's reason is just because she has a TikTok channel. That's why she spends so much time on it.
So maybe.
Yeah. I said it from purpose.
What about you, Thing? Like, how do you spend your time during quarantine?
Well, I did watch a lot of maybe TikTok videos, and you can see that. And well, I also learned how to cook via those videos, and it's really useful for my life during the quarantine time. And yeah, I'm so happy, so I can find out many ingredients or many recipes for my meals. I do love it.
Yeah, you know, very few boys actually like cooking during their free time or quarantine time. You're one of the rarest specimen I've ever met. Okay, yeah.
Well, I call him gentleman.
Yeah, such a gentleman. You know, a lot of girls would like their boyfriend to be able to, to make meals and make various dishes. And what about you, Ngung? Do you spend your time on cooking during quarantine time?
During the lockdown time, I spend most of my time watching YouTube video about anything you can imagine that is used to happen in this world, from history, cooking, mukbang, everything. So it had damaged my eyes, so that's why I tried to get away from the electric device recently.
Yeah, talking about damaged eyes, I think we all here watch your online videos, and with our eyes so close to the screen, how many of us are wearing eyeglasses now? Yeah, 4 out of 5. Okay, about more than 80% of us are wearing glasses now. So yeah. Okay.
Only the manager survives.
Only the manager, only the manager. Okay, so everyone, so let me review to you the answer. The most popular activity is, of course, watching online videos. Yes, congratulations to Mina and Drup for guessing the right answer. 58% of people in the survey spend most of their time watching online long videos, not short ones, but long ones. Okay, and next one is short videos on apps like TikTok. Yeah, and cooking is at the bottom of the list with only 28% of people, doing it in their lockdown time. So you're one of the rarest people, Ping. Okay.
Well, okay.
Yeah, all right, so the next question. If quarantine had a flag, what color would it be?
Black.
If staying at home has a flag, what color would it be?
First off, I was thinking that it must be white, as a symbol of surrender. Okay, I give up. I'm gonna stay at home. But then I think it has something to do with yellow or black.
Yellow
It's
or
like
black?
it's like the sign of danger.
Yeah, and what about you? Thing, if you could design a quarantine flag, what color would you make it?
Well, it's very hard to think about the colors of the flag because, well, I don't know. Well, I just think about black or maybe white because it represents something that you can do. You do nothing at home and you just, well, like you have nothing in your mind, just sleep and you're just eating and watch everything, and that's all.
Yeah. I'm on the same mind with you. Yeah. I think quarantine time is a terrible time, especially for an English teacher, like we are.
Yeah, so
It's so boring. We want to teach students face to face, not through a computer screens, and we don't even see their faces. All of them just turn off their camera for some reason.
Yeah, you got me there.
And what about you, Ngung? Like, what color would you like the quarantine flag to be?
I think that if if quarantine have a flag, I think it should be yellow because yellow. I heard it represent hope and our hope to get over as fast as possible. I think it's yellow.
Yeah, that's really optimistic. A lot of people don't have that sort of thinking on the bright side prospect. But you do, so yeah, great, you go, girl. And what about you, Trup? Like, would you like what color would you like the quarantine flag to be? Pink?
I would like to make a pink flag because
Blackpink.
because I think being pink represents my hope that the epidemic will pass quickly, and simply because I really love the pink color, and I also want everything to be really positive in the future.
Wait, you really love pink? Yeah. Do you have any clothes in pink?
Yeah, I have two t-shirts and when I was strong, I have to a jean with the pink and today I don't use this jean.
Oh, okay. I have only one shirt, which is in pink, because I'm too shy to wear it anywhere. I cannot wear them in class because I know my students would tease me right away. So yeah, so I use it for wearing at home. Okay, so the correct answer, guys,
Wow.
is the yellow and black
Oh my
flag.
God, I did it.
Amazing.
Yeah, you
This is
guys
the
guessed correctly.
article. This is the article last the COVID-19.
No, it's the quarantine flag.
Ah.
Yeah, if there is so for a long time, even during the colonial times of America, when people from Europe were coming to America, if they bring with them any, diseases or anything, so people were afraid of that. So they would put on a yellow flag or a yellow and black flag to signal that, okay, there is some infectious disease here, and that they would have to stand, out of shore for a period of time before they're allowed to come inland. So yeah, that historically it was yellow or yellow and black. So you girls guess right.
Not Blackpink, Mina, not black.
Not
So if
Blackpink.
that's Blackpink, the
Black in
Blackpink,
red, yeah.
yeah, Blackpink in the quarantine.
Yeah, I think that is a missed opportunity. I think they should have a pink flag.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
why it emerges again.
So moving on to our next question. I think you guys should know the answer to this. What skill do most people learn during lockdown? What skill do most people learn during lockdown? What do you think, Drew? How do you think people, practice anything during quarantine?
Uh, um, I would say how to meet on how to meet online without getting bored. Uh, because you know that in during quarantine time, my quarantine time, there are so many things to do, like contact with my customer, with the doctors and the pharmacists of at least 3 hospitals in Ho Chi Minh City. And so you know that the Ho Chi Minh City currently everyone is so busy, especially the doctor how to attend to treat the COVID patients. And so that really difficult to connect everyone through the Yellow, the Viber, and something like that. And I really want to find a best way to contact with the customer effectively.
Yeah. What company are you working for?
I'm working at AstraZeneca. The company create the vaccine AstraZeneca.
Wow,
Yes.
Hey,
amazing!
Amazing!
I
Oh
got the
my God.
AstraZeneca shot
Yeah.
a month ago.
With the $4, you can get the 1 dose vaccine AstraZeneca.
Yeah.
Thanks to Miss Sarah. I don't
Sarah
remember exactly
Gilbert.
his name.
Sarah
Yeah,
Gilbert. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I didn't know we have one of the heroes in the medical industry, here in the chat group. Right.
Yeah,
So
she's-
I just want to send a shout out, a thank you to you, for
Yeah.
helping us get through this terrible time. Okay, so yeah, and what do you think, Thing? Like, what skill do you according to Drup, working people would spend their time learning how to conduct online meeting. And what about
Oh.
you?
Okay, so when you are in lockdown, so you have to maybe learn via some maybe social medias, and yeah, you have to learn some maybe kind of interpersonal skills to deal with the people, and when you are work in a group. And I also realized that another skill that maybe just because it just only maybe happens on me is that I tend to learn maybe interior design in my house. Because when I just look back at my house, so what should I do with this? So why I put it here? So why don't I put it over there? So just some kind of maybe just pop up in my mind some kind of maybe new ideas about how to design my house even better in futures.
Yeah, I think that's great. I would also love, to learn how to decorate my house because my house looks terrible. It's like a pig pen in here. And hey, Mina, Ngang, do you have any ideas?
What do you think, Ngang?
I think that the most
Sleeping? How to sleep beautifully?
Yeah, that is an important skill.
basically, I think that the most practice skill that we all, but we learned that and to utilize the resources we all have. We have in this time because during this horrible time we are like able to go out to buying and I think that this is a good perfect for practicing the minimalism lifestyle. The lifestyle that just
That
less
require-
less is more,
Yeah.
and to utilize our resources. For example, my family received donation food, so we try to utilize them in practical way, making pickle or something, and go vegan for a week. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's that lifestyle. Minimalism is on the trend nowadays. It utilizes the least resources while producing the best results. Okay, so yeah, I also try to design my classes in a minimalistic way, with the least facilities possible. But I don't want my students to break anything. So okay, the fewer facilities there are, the best. Okay, the better it is. Because they're animals. They try to break the TV. Take out the TV. All right, so guys,
Hey, wait! I'm not yet. I haven't yet. But it's
all
alright.
right, but it's okay. Okay, I'll share to you guys the answer first, and then we'll listen to Mina's answer. Okay, so yeah, don't let your answer be influenced by any of the things in here, Mina. So the top 5 skills that people have been learning during lockdown are learning a musical instrument, learning how to meditate, photography. I think that includes taking pictures when you're sleeping beautifully, origami, and lastly, painting. So Mina, what is your answer?
Well, as an English teacher, I'm not gonna say that people would spend time learning English. So no, it doesn't apply true right here. First off, I thought that they may learn how to cook because, as you can see, it appears everywhere. People uploading their videos of cooking as a way to celebrate their life. So I think they must be
Yeah,
cooking.
I think only
But it's not.
hardworking people, put effort into cooking. Lazy people like me, well, I would rather watch the cooking more than I cook.
You're the last person that you say what you think that I know. Just go ahead.
Yeah, I thought girls would spend their time on on learning makeup and skincare during this time.
I think we're born with it. You have to learn.
You're born with it, okay. All right. So moving on to the next question. How many days are there in a quarantine? How many days is a quarantine?
Is that like a guess?
Well, yeah, you can make guesses. It's okay.
So do we need to base on the policy about the quarantine time?
Yeah, so what is the Vietnamese policy for quarantine time?
So I thought that we only have 14 days for a quarantine. Is that okay?
Yeah, but now it's increased to 21 days. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I think it's been longer since we're staying at home. It's social distancing time. It's really long. Some of the people have been quarantined for like 30 days.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, the correct term quarantine includes a 40-day staying at home. 40 days, more than a month. Okay.
Oh.
So originally, in the 14th century, ships in Italy have to go through a 30-day quarantine period, which was called a Trentino. Trent in 30, Trentino. And afterwards, because of the movements in religions, about the legends of Jesus and Moses on the mountains. Okay, so that quarantine period has been extended to 40 days. So hence the name quarantine. Quarant means 4. At that time, it was called a quarantino, 40 days.
Your number 40 is really important in my religion. So like,
Yeah. So can you tell us the story of How is it important? How is the number 40 important in
I know, but
Christianity?
it appears. I think it appears everywhere, from the Old Testament to the New Testament. Like the Old Testament, they have to find. There's a guy. Sorry for saying guy, but there's a man. There's a man named Moses, and he had to find the 10. What is that?
Commandments, is it? Commandments?
Yeah, the
The
10 Commandments. Thank you very much. The 10 Commandments during 40 days. And in the New Testament, Jesus Christ, he had to, he had to fast for 40 days straight.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so fasting is like eating very little food.
Yeah, but exactly. At the time, no, they hardly eat anything outside, out of. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but he said he didn't eat anything. But I know how that makes sense for a person who cannot eat during 40 days straight. So I guess maybe
Yeah.
drink water mostly. Yeah.
I heard that you can, you can survive without eating anything for more than a week, but you only need to drink enough liquids, water. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he eats very little and drink mostly water or milk tea. Okay, that would sustain
Yeah.
him a lot.
Because I remember the phrase he didn't have anything to eat. So that's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard some Buddhist monk, meditate for a long time without eating. I think those stories of religious people are related, somehow through the power of spiritualism. They can stay hungry for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine the first thing you would order, after such a long time not eating anything. Like what would you order in a restaurant? Okay, 2 burgers, please. Slice of fried chicken would do. Okay, yeah.
I start to forget my skills, my ordering skills.
All right, so next on, moving on to the next question. All right, this one is a bit like historical. So look at the inventions today. Look at all the inventions we have today. So which were the most important inventions made during quarantine? What invention do you think were made during quarantine that were the most important?
No.
So which inventions do you guys mostly, make use of during this lockdown time? Like what gadget, or what things do you use, a lot during lockdown time?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know the most important inventions. I don't have any answers for this question.
Oh yeah, me neither. When I first looked at it, I didn't quite know. So
Maybe a mask.
maybe math.
Maybe a mask. So I think
Mask.
we need a mask which can protect the people. Protect the people. So also, protect the people. Avoid the COVID-19 virus.
Yeah, maybe it's the mask. I thought the masks were first invented, to hide your face because you were trying to do something bad. Okay, that's why Mina wear masks all the time.
No.
I think it's why Mina wear masks
Hide
all
my
the time
beauty.
to hide her
Just
face.
want to hide my beauty.
Because he's always up to some mischief, Okay, what do you think? And what do you think?
Well, I just wonder, so inventions must be related to some kind of devices or maybe some process or products?
Or it can be, it can be a scientific discovery. It can be anything. It can be a new theory. It can be a philosophy. Anything.
So I thought that so maybe vaccines may be kind of the most important inventions during the quarantine time. Is it right? Because I don't know exactly. So, well, I thought that so maybe with the vaccines, maybe it's the good, maybe the useful products now on, and yeah, for sure. So that's what I can think about.
Yeah. So we all have wild guesses when it comes to this question because it's actually very technical. Um, the answer is actually come from Isaac Newton. During his time, like 300 years ago, there was a terrible plague in Europe. Okay, and in England in particular, and every the rich family, especially the families of the rich students, were moving back to the countryside, moving back to their country houses, and he was quarantined for a whole year. He didn't actually go back to the city. He stayed at home for an entire year, and during that time, he made some very important discoveries. Okay, so some of his discoveries include gravitation, of why do objects always fall down but not fall up, and calculus. We have having nightmares of calculus during our high school. He invented that, so you can blame it on him. Okay. All right. So calculus, the mathematics, the branch of mathematics to calculate change. Okay, the laws of motions, the one that we learned by heart during our secondary school year. An object on the move, will stay on the move. And lastly, optics. That white light consists of many colorful kinds of many colors, not just one color. So yeah, we can blame all of our physics low grades and math low grades on Isaac Newton. All right, and moving on to the next question. So what animal, beside bats, may have transmitted the coronavirus to humans?
I think it's monkeys, because monkeys, they have alien structures similar to humans, so they are able to rest that planet for us.
Yeah. I also dislike the monkeys. They're so naughty all the time. Have you been to a circus, monkey circus show?
I don't know. I can't remember clearly, but I have one maybe in the past when I worked. So
Yeah.
I can't remember.
What is your impression of that?
Oh, they are naughty.
Yeah, very naughty. And the way they were taken care of was also very haunting to me. We were when the audience was looking at the stage. Okay, I was sneaking into the back because I want to have a backstage handshake with the monkeys. And when I discovered how they were kept in the backstage, each one of them were chained to the neck. Were lying next to each other. Okay, stack upon stack of monkey. It was horrible.
I think they quite violent.
Yeah, and they get violent too. Without their training, they get very violent. So, and Mina, what do you think? What animal besides bats may have transmitted coronavirus to humans? Think of all the dirty food that you get to taste, Mina. Okay, what animals? Out of those animals, what have
Oh
you
my
tried?
God. Don't tell me it's fly. Probably fly. Because if you say dirty, it will be fly.
Flies.
Yeah. Or maybe mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes have been very aggressive lately.
Yeah, they suck up blood, and then they transfer our blood to somebody else. Oh no, they just suck it and suck it out, right?
Yeah, because that would be really weird.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then when we hit it, the blood is everywhere, and then we touch our face and skin. Yeah, that must be a mosquito. So if you ever say it's wrong, it must be. I'm not gonna buy it if you say it's not the mosquito.
Yeah. I think I also have a personal vendetta. I also hate monkeys with every part of my being. I hate them. Monkeys and mosquitoes. Yeah, I think we start with an MON. Okay, except for the monks. Okay, I think monks are wonderful. Okay, what about you think?
Well, so recently I have just read some maybe scientific research or journals about this coronavirus, and I see that, and So there's maybe a host of animals, domestic animals that containing coronavirus, like maybe dogs, cats. Wow, and I'm so surprised. So how it could be, but they said that so maybe it's just a little bit different from maybe human coronavirus, and well, I don't know why. So just why domestic animal can maybe have some coronavirus inside them. So I don't know why.
Yeah, I think cats may have been responsible. Have you seen the look on their faces? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the look on
It's
those
trying to be
cats.
naive. Yeah.
I think they're responsible. They're planning to take over the world. And Dup, what animal do you think is responsible for this horrible time?
Mm, I think all animals like the dog, cats, and especially the cockroaches are capital of infecting people with the COVID-19 virus. And so the last day I read the newspaper with the that cockroaches infect the humans with the COVID-19 virus, and so I just I bought this to spray spray my room to protect me.
Yeah, cockroaches. Yeah, I don't know. I'm always afraid of insects like cockroaches. Oh yeah, I'm scared of them. So the correct answer, you guys, is actually this cute little creature, an anteater called a pangolin. Okay, according to scientific research, okay, a pangolin is the next most likely candidate to carry the coronavirus that is transmitted to human. So in the wet market in Wuhan, people have reported sightings of pangolin being purchased as food. Okay, yeah, and they have detected the strands of coronavirus within the pangolin. Okay, so besides that, this is the culprit, this cute little animal right here. Okay, so yeah, his face says, it's not my fault, guys, it's your fault for eating me. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so this is the scenery of a coffee shop with drawn out paper cuts of people. So, in which country do you think this picture was taken?
I guess Italy.
Italy? Oh, why do you think so?
First from the faces, they don't look like Asian, totally, right? They don't look
Yeah.
Asian.
No, they don't.
And then there's a sign of the coffee shop. I mean the coffee bar right there. It reminds me of cappuccino, which is really famous in Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought
It's
Italy was
smelling
famous for its street side coffee, though.
Yeah,
Or its sidewalk coffees.
because the word cappuccino means the hat of the bishop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he puts a cappuccino on his head and he proceeds to read from the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds very funny.
Cappuccino.
Okay. And yeah, Thing, do you have any idea?
Well, I thought that it must be in Japan. You know that so so Japanese is good at maybe origami, and so these things maybe they're maybe a masterpiece. You can see that. So this is maybe in one the coffee shop in Japan. Well, just I guess that.
But I don't see Doraemon or Conan there. So I'll
Yeah,
use Japan.
I think if in Japan, people have like manga style of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would be, really sexy manga girls and sexy manga boys, in the coffee. I think this is also Europe. And Ngang, what do you think? Is this in your room?
I feel that this coffee shop is so familiar. It's familiar to the coffee shop we once visit in cái trường Hàn Quốc, you mean that? Oh yes,
Korea.
the bartender at the bar right here looks so familiar to that. But according to what I see in the picture reflections about the cars, expensive car. I guess it's in Korea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Korea,
Yeah, and
Japan.
and they got mono eyelid as well. Probably.
And Drum, do you have cut-out pictures, cut-out drawings of people in your room?
I think the Vietnam.
Oh, you think it's
So
Vietnam.
you know that the first look I was thinking off the top of my head the Vietnam. So maybe this coffee can be in Bùi Viện or Nguyễn Huệ working street. And there are a lot of foreigners in Ho Chi Minh City before the COVID-19 outbreaking. So it's more likely Vietnam.
So guys, I have to break it to you. Okay, I'm sorry to say that the picture is actually taken in the USA, in Seattle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because USA last year, it was taken last year. Because last year in Seattle, people had to stay in quarantine for more than 4 months. Okay, yeah. And in some states, it also continues for a long time, even until now. People are still afraid of going outside. Okay, so yeah, this is in Seattle, America. So the coffee shop owner was so reminiscent of his customers that he actually drew out, on big papers, pictures of his customer and put them, on the tables, so he would not feel lonely in his coffee shop. And that kind of scene doesn't just appear in a coffee shop; it is also here in Brazil. Okay, this is a church in Brazil. Okay, with the priest, trying to preach to pictures of his usual audience, okay, of his usual churchgoers on each seat. So that is the pictures of their family, okay, and everything would be broadcast, online, so people could watch. So yeah, Brazil is also the country most devastated by the COVID-19 pandemic recently. So yeah, so that is understandable. I wish I could do the same, to my students. Yeah, but there was 2 months when I didn't teach at all, and I was propping up some some teddy bears, on the
Oh my
seat.
God.
Okay, trying to talk to them because I was very hesitant when it comes to teaching online, but I guess I have to teach online, and I'm getting used to it now. So yeah.
I didn't know that you hold tea party back then.
Yeah, I had quite a number of teddy bears, for my students. Yeah, and the teddy bears also keep me company at night, Not to sound creepy or anything, but yeah, I don't think they're scary like people say they are.
Like a rival to be reckoned. Okay.
And moving on to question number 8. We're nearing the end now. Okay, so take a closer look at the picture. Okay, at the object in the picture. Can you name the thing that you see? What is in the picture? What does it look like to you?
Diaper?
Mina, yeah, you think that is a kind of diaper?
Yeah.
What do you think that diaper is for? Who do you think that kind of diaper is for?
Diaper. Yeah, I think for the kids, or for the adults as well. For example, I guess because I have 2 nephews at home, that reminds me of the diaper. I think it's some sort of diaper that when it's similar to the toilet paper. You can roll out, and then you cut it whatever position you want.
Really?
Who knows? Yeah, they just even crazy things.
You cut the diaper in whatever shape you want.
Yeah, and and according to the size of the person you identify it with.
Wow. I've actually never used a diaper before, so I actually don't know.
No, I just made it up based on the picture. I know it was real. Just what I say.
And Ngang, what do you think the object in the picture looks like?
I can have a part of our mask or something because the seal footprint, I can't call that. Just like the surface and the materials look similar to mask.
Yeah. Now looking at it, it does look like a mask. So now, what do you think that mask is for? Who do you think
I
that
think
mask is for?
mask, a face mask to take out nose something, but the circle, the circle part right here is against me. I don't actually think it's a mask, but I think it's a mask.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a mask, and it doesn't look like a mask. So yeah, that is the
Not
weird
sure
thing.
about it.
Yeah,
So you're somewhere in between, right?
somewhere in between. And Thing or Trúc, do you guys have any ideas about that?
I do think that it's maybe kind of a part of a mask too, and yeah, sometimes I thought that it's maybe kind of tissue or maybe like papers that, yeah, you can see that.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, congratulations. That is actually the correct answer. That
Yeah.
is a
A
mask.
diaper.
But not for people, but for
Oh my
but for
God.
dogs. Yeah.
That's so cute.
So people in China have been wearing masks for their dogs, okay, during the COVID-19 pandemic, because dogs is also a likely recipient for the coronavirus. Okay, so that is a mask. So that kind of mask costs like 10 times the mask that people wear, by the way. Okay, yeah. Only rich people can afford masks for their pets. And
Wow.
yeah, people all over the world, have been trying to
face
protect
shield.
their dogs, like making a face screen for their cats, like putting a mask, wearing a filter mask for their dogs, and also someone just put a human face mask on a cat as well.
Yeah. Is that the tiara?
Yeah, tiara. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I think my cats. Previously I have had some cats. It's really hard for me to put anything on the cats. I don't think they would enjoy having a face mask on either. I tried putting a collar on my cat's one. Yeah, and he couldn't allow me to sleep at night. Keep meowing and trying to take it off. So yeah. And so. Now, for question number 9, it's a bit different format compared to the other questions. In this question, we will complete the quote. So, during the COVID time, the world has slowed, so you can blank yourself.
So it's a 10-letter word.
It's it doesn't have to be a 10-letter word. It's just a blank.
Oh.
So what can we do ourselves when the world has slowed? Can you guess the answer?
You can.
Maybe you can look at yourself, or maybe think about yourself.
Yeah, think about yourself, look at yourself. I think we
Yeah.
have to cook ourselves. Yeah, because we cannot buy anything, on the street nowadays. The world is slow, so we have to cook ourselves. Even though we are terrible at cooking. So, Trup, do you have any answer on that?
So maybe the word hey slow, so you can be yourself. And I think the space of life in nowadays the space of life is really fast, and so sometimes the word hey slow, you have enough time to enjoy your life with everything. Everything belongs to your favorite. So I choose. So that's the reason why I choose can be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Mina, are you yourself when the world has slowed down, or are you your virtual self on your channel and Facebook profile?
Yeah. Well, I think I'm thinking of something that's it has contrast meaning with the word slow, for example. But I don't think the fast on yourself.
You can fasten yourself.
Let's say upgrade or refresh.
Refresh.
Something else like
Upgrade, refresh. Yeah,
positive
those are
meaning.
great words. And Ngang, what do you think?
I think it's will be explore, discovering yourself because the world has lost. You have more chance to get to know our limitation or explore some potential talent from you.
Yeah. So, right, we have the winner. Congratulations, Ngung. So the answer is actually rediscover yourself. The world has slowed, so you can rediscover yourself. Okay. So yeah, the slider is just gone, so I don't know why. So the answer is rediscover. So congratulations for making such a fantastic guest. All right, so our last question for tonight. I'm sure we will all get the correct answer for this one. So this is a trick question. Okay, what do you call babies born during COVID times? Okay. What do you call babies born during COVID times? Mina, what would you call the babies born during this time?
I'll call her V if she's a girl. Yeah, if it's a girl, I'll call her V.
Would you call them the untimely? Not at the right time. Okay, get back inside. This is not the right time for you to get out. Okay, get back inside.
Okay, yeah.
I cannot afford to buy milk for you. Okay, get back inside. Okay. So, Ping, what do you call the babies born during these COVID times?
Well, so maybe I will ask some kind of maybe say suspicious, maybe corona babies or maybe like that. Corona no babies like that. So just maybe so there's some term that maybe remind us to remember the COVID-19 terms. So maybe ask some maybe refix, maybe reverse the baby word.
Yeah, you're right. It does contain the word corona in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, corona. Yeah, it does. Coro baby, corona something. So what do you think, Trúc? So what do you think we would call the babies born during this time?
I will call the babies Zoom. So Zoom, Google Meet.
Yeah.
Online.
Yeah. You would name the babies, after the things we have to get used to during this time. Like Shopee, okay, Lazada. Yeah, Lazada, put the leg down. Okay, yeah. I think that would be very interesting. And Ngung, what would you call the babies born during this time?
I think it's a trick right here because baby is just a baby, but you mentioned that some part coronavirus. I think it's just simply corona in infants or something. Like I don't have infants, baby born during the COVID time.
Yeah, Corona infants.
Corona infant. Okay.
Maybe. And Mina, what do you call the babies born during this time?
F0.
F0? Yeah, you would give them a scientific name. Like the first one would be F0, second one F1, okay, third one F2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we actually call our generations the millennials. And for the babies during COVID time, people are calling them the coronials.
So cute.
Yeah, the coronials.
Lovely name.
Born during COVID times, the coronials. I think the coronials will take over the world.
Oh.
Okay.
Sure.
So that is the end of our trivia night called Quiz Quest. So thank you very much for you guys for joining. I hope that you have learned something interesting today and have the opportunity to practice your English, okay, and get to know one another better. So thank you everyone for coming, and thank you for watching. Also,
Thank you for hosting.
You are host.
Nice. Good night.
Good night, guys. Have one fantastic week, and I hope you can get back to each other next week.